What's up, everyone? It is your boy Victor Freeze. Did y'all miss me? Y'all thought I was done with the Negan gameplay? If y'all have been paying attention, I've been doing better than I have ever expected with Negan. I absolutely love him, and you know, to be fair, it's easy to climb the ranks with him. Nobody knows what he does. All you have to do is know what the other person does, and you win. It's pretty simple once you break it down like that. But as you know, as you've seen in the title, we are here for Negan, but we're not here for Negan. You know what I'm saying? And I know he'd be upset, but I'll be doing a disservice to my fan base and to my dignity if I didn't play the character and music. So today we will be talking about communication in relationships. Communication. Now, I might have done this before, but now I have a more in tune, and I have a more knowledgeable sense of what to say for this topic. Being in a 7-year relationship, having to do a lot of communication, and it's rough, you know, because, you know, for my demographic, you know, we're gamers, man. You know, we play games. Like, I'd much rather be alone than in a relationship, you know? Like, well, not in a relationship in general, but like, I'd rather be alone than be in a relationship that's like just a relationship. Like, we see each other sometimes and we fuck sometimes. Like, I would rather just be at home playing Mortal Kombat or Tekken or Street Fighter or something like that, King of Fighters. I'd rather do that than, you know, have this boring ass conversation with you. Worry about your feelings and shit. I ain't got time for that. And I don't know if most gamers think the same as I do. Maybe I'm just an asshole. I've kind of already came to terms with that. But it's tough to communicate with your significant other. Because there's a couple of things that go into communication. There's one. One is, what are you talking about? Is it something that needs major concern? Or is it something that, you know, can be handled with like 1 or 2 sentences? You know, that's what you got to decide sometimes. If it can be handled in 1 or 2 sentences, then it's not that major. But if it's something serious, like something sexual that you would want, or like something like financially, or something religiously, something emotionally, physically, those are the things that, you know, you could be scared about, because I've been scared about them in the past. Like you know, telling girlfriend, hey, you know what I'm saying, do this, and because there's always the fear that even if she's your significant other, she could be like, man, I ain't doing that. I ain't getting chained to the wall. What the fuck's going on? Did I give you anyway? But like she could look at you totally different, and this goes for girls too, asking their man for something. Like you can ask him something, you'd be like, nigga, what the fuck? You want me to do what? You want me to go to church with you? Like, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, man. Fuck. But yeah, it's like, it's tough because you couldn't be embarrassed. But here's my solution to that. You go into the bathroom, you look at the mirror, right? You just wait for your significant other because, you know, you don't want to look like a bitch in front of them. You go into the mirror and you be like, is this something that left unchecked can ruin my relationship? Because that's what you really have to look at. Because if you keep holding it in, it's gonna come out eventually. Like, either when you're drunk, when you're angry, it's gonna come out eventually. It's gotta reach that point where you're like, no, it can't, like, no, I got it. And then that's when it's bad, because now you gotta explain yourself on the spot. And that's when emotions get into it. You go into the bathroom, you take 3 deep breaths, you say Candyman, and then you go like, listen, if I don't tell her or him this, I don't know how y'all rock, you know, we support everybody at Victor's Lab, and will this affect my relationship going forward? And if the answer is yes, then you go outside, right? You get your significant other and you tell her what's on your mind. And this is for major shit. For minor shit, you can hold that in for like ever. Like, I remember Like my girlfriend picked up the wrong type of cereal, and I was like, but if I snap on her for getting these Frosted Flakes, I said Cocoa Puffs, but she got the Frosted Flakes. Now I don't know. And she got the white milk. She ain't get the chocolate milk. She got white milk. But I let it rock because I don't know why I let it rock. I guess I just found it too demeaning to be like, hey, bitch, listen. I told you fucking Cocoa Puffs, but you got these bullshit Frosted Flakes. It's not the one with Tony the Tiger on it. It's the one with the like bullshit polar bears. Like, come on, dog. We don't eat knockoff brand in this household. But yeah, man, just suck it up. Go into the bathroom, take deep breaths, because I know it can be difficult. I've been in your position. Trust me, when I give this advice about real shit, I've been in this position. That's why I love doing this series, because I get to vent on things that I do and my off-brand things. And I hope in the comments section or whenever you can reach me, you tell me your scenarios for how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about it. Also, another thing you can do when you're communicating is don't communicate from a state of drunkenness, anger, or retaliation. Don't come at it from drunkenness, anger, or retaliation. Why I differentiated anger and retaliation, because anger, you can be angry because you had a bad day at work, because you lost the slot machine that day, because your boss is a dick, because you just lost that Madden or 2K or Tekken, or if Ganondorf fucking side B's you off the level and he has 2 stocks and you have 1. There's a lot of things you can be angry at. And then you come home, you take it out on your significant other, not beating her or something. I mean, don't beat women. I mean, don't beat anyone, of course, but you know what I mean. So you could come at it from anger. Retaliation is she says something that you didn't like. So you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go at her. I'm gonna say some shit I've been holding in. So, because I know this will hurt. No. That's not the way to do it. That's not healthy. That's not good for anyone. All that's going to do is get a frying pan thrown at your face. And that's not cool. And, of course, if you're drunk, don't say anything. Just shut the fuck up. Because when you're drunk... See, I firmly believe there's this, barrier in your mind. And that's called the shut the fuck up barrier or the lie barrier. Whichever one you prefer. And I think when you're drunk, the bricks just starts getting poked out that hole, like you playing break the ice. Remember that old game you play break the ice, and the ice, you just gotta chip away at the ice, and if the polar bear fall off, then you lose. That's what taking drinks do. You just chipping away at the ice, and then when you say some stupid ass shit, and your girlfriend or your wife, or you're like, what the fuck you just said to me? Now you gotta explain yourself. You sober up real quick then. So don't ever come at it from that position. Also, because you're not clear-headed. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because she could come up with a great point, and then 30 minutes later when you come down off this anger or this retaliation or this drunkenness, you'll be like, I ain't gonna lie, that bitch did make some good points. I ain't gonna like, hey man, hey, she made some points, man. I can't be mad at you. Like, fuck, she was probably right, but now she already left, and she's probably not coming back. So don't come at it from that position. Because all that's going to do is leave you upset, her upset, and then you're going to lose that Tekken anyway because you're upset. And then you're going to face a Brian, Snake Edge, and you're like, I should have blocked it. It's 22 frames. I should have blocked it, but I'm angry. I couldn't see it that well. Another thing with communication, you just make sure everything's clear on your side. Because I know, sometimes girls are hard of hearing because they're stupid. They don't think straight. I'm joking when I say that. But, when you're in a relationship, sometimes girls are hard of hearing. Or they're hard of understanding. But you just got to make sure everything's clear on your end. So that when she comes and says, baby, I'm so sorry I didn't understand you. You won't have to be like, yeah, I'm sorry too. Because that's the worst. Because you're not really sorry, but you got to say it because it's a nice thing to do. You got to be like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, But if everything's right on your end, if you stay calm, cool and collected, and just explain your point, you straight. Like, even if y'all disagree, that's okay. As long as you don't come at it yelling at her or being like, you know, you learn these in debate class. You go in, you don't yell, you just make your point, and then you move forward. And eventually, if it's the right point, she'll understand. Now, if it's the wrong point, I can't help you. I don't know what you're doing at that point. If you just making wrong points out this motherfucker, I can't help you with that. But, you know, if you make a point and you stick by your point, I think she'll respect you, even though y'all disagree. Even though y'all don't see eye to eye on that point, she'll be like, you know what? Okay, I'll take that into consideration. And that's all you really want. Once you get into a relationship, you can't drastically change the person you're with unless she doesn't have an identity. Like, unless she doesn't have any type of identity, you can't really, like, if she knows what she likes, you're not really changing that. But if you ask her what she likes, and she's like, man, you know, I like, I don't know what I like. See, you could change those type of girls. You can mold them into whatever you want to. But the girls that are a little further along in life, been through some struggles, had a boyfriend or 5, they're gonna be like, man, like, this is what I am. Now take it or leave it. And I'm assuming if you're dating her, you might like the way she is. But, you know, I know some of us, you know, we just digging it down because we feel bad. But look, hey, man, it happens, man. All right, I'm not gonna shame you here at this channel. But you gotta look at it, and you gotta be like, you know what? She has her ways, and I have mine, and that's okay. You know, if you want the relationship to last longer, you're gonna have to have these conversations. And I know I was scared of them too. Ooh, excuse me. I was super scared. The reason I was scared is because, like, I don't like to talk. I don't like to talk about my feelings or like things I like to do. I just like to do the things that I like to do. Like, she's like, why are you playing video games so much, bitch? Because that's just how it is. You know what I mean? But you can't say that. You gotta have a clear line of communication, and you gotta make an effort to make things as clear as possible, so there won't be any miscues. Well, I mean, not any. So there won't be many miscues and many misconceptions. Because it only takes one time to be like, oh, I thought you said this, and now it's like, oh damn, now everyone is upset. That's sad. You don't want that. You want the communication to be tight and coordinated, at least on your end. Because on her end, you know, girls are good. You know, we know how girls get. Girls talk out of them. Girls talk out of emotion a lot, and we all know that. But that's fine, because we love their emotion. That's why we're dating them, or else we would date men. Wait, maybe that came out wrong. Anyway, oh, can't wait to get the man. Justin's really coming out the closet on this one. But no. When you really think about it, communication is all that you and your partner make it to be. And if you have strong communication, I promise you, she will never leave you unless she's a hoe. And you know what we do to hoes, right? We throw them to the curb. It's Victor fucking Freeze, and I'll see y'all next time.